Tim's Rick Kerr. On the mound tonight, Strasburg College, number 33, Trevor Sharp. This time we ask you please rise and move your caps for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner being performed tonight by George Hoffman. George has been singing for us ever since we started the Express. He recently retired, so he looks a whole lot more relaxed than he's ever looked out here. He's a huge fan of baseball and music. He's been singing for a long while. He will tell you that as far as the national anthem goes, he's pretty much a traditionalist who would rather hear it presented in its original form and reverence and modernized or stylized. He doesn't try to make it his. He enjoys sharing his love of singing with anyone who's kind enough to listen and enjoy, and we absolutely having George here. So George, whenever you're ready.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wonderful. Still got it, George. Thank you, buddy. Oh, the color?
The 2022 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is a 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. And good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutshaw. Glad to be with you here tonight as Strasburg is finally back home. Their first home game since last Friday. Strasburg comes in first in the North Division at 7-2 on the year, coming off of a loss last night at Percival, while Front Royal comes in at 3-4. They are a game ahead of Percival for the fourth position. I should say not the fourth position. They are in the fifth position in the North Division. On the mound tonight for the Strasburg Express from Shepherd College, it's 6'4" lefty Trevor Sharp. Sharp will get the ball tonight for the Express as they will try to bounce back and get back to winning ball games after losing their second game of the year last night. Lineup tonight for the Cardinals, leading off and playing shortstop, it's Riley Frost. Batting second, Anthony Boccio, the right fielder. Batting third, the third baseman, Trent Jeffcoat. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, JoJo Jackson. Batting fifth and playing first is Jack Hay. Sixth in the lineup tonight for the Cardinals, it's the left fielder, Dallas Height. Batting seventh and doing the catching, it's Noah Carter. Batting eighth and playing second base, it's Connor Frost. And batting ninth and playing center for Front Royal, it's Brennan Chisholm. That's the starting nine for the Front Royal Cardinals, as they will look to get back to 500 tonight with a win, and Strasburg going to look to start a new winning streak here tonight. As we're about ready for baseball, it was rainy and overcast overnight and early this morning, but things have cleared out and it's turned out to be a hot but beautiful night at the yard. The first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike at 7:02, and the count is 0-1. Sharp on the year, 5 1/3 innings pitched, mainly out of the bullpen, a 6.75 ERA, and 8 strikeouts. And the pitch to Frost, swing and a miss, 0-2. Frost, one of the 2 Frosts in the lineup tonight. This is Riley. Connor Frost will be batting 8th, and they'll both be playing up the middle at short and second. 0-2 the count to Riley Frost. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches and 1 out. Riley Frost out of the University of North Georgia goes down on strikes
Anthony Basio.
for the first out. Here's Anthony Basio, the right fielder. I guess it's safe to say the Frosts are brothers. They're both out of Roswell, Georgia, and they both go to the University of North Georgia. So 3 pitches and 1 out here in the first for Basio. He's a lefty. And he takes a strike. 4 pitches, 4 strikes so far for Trevor Sharp. Basio, 6-foot lefty, 185, and that misses. He's out of Coatesville, Pennsylvania. Widener University. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Just getting started here from Strasburg as Sharp will step off. Sharp in his second year here with the Express, transferring to Shepherd College from West Virginia University. 1-1 breaking ball misses. Defense tonight behind the starting pitcher Sharp. In left field it's Kerr, Robinson's in center, and Malio's in right. A returner to the Express back tonight, Brayton Brown. He'll be playing third base. Cox is at short. Ketterman, another returner from last year, he is making his second start of the year. Bailey's at first, and Ty Hooks is behind the plate. 2-1. And outside, according to the home plate umpire, 3 balls and a strike. Michael Schultz will be on the mound tonight for Front Royal. We'll see him in the bottom of the first, and he would love some run support early against this Strasburg squad. 3-1. And that's a strike. 3-2. Counts full. Trent Jeffcoat, the third baseman who was on this Front Royal team last year, he will bat next. Full count to Basio, the lefty Sharp from the windup. Kick in the pitch. Ball inside, and a 1-out walk here in the first.
The third baseman from University of West Florida, number 2, Trent Jeffcoat.
Brings up Trent Jeffcoat, the third baseman. We want to send a huge congratulations to the Auburn Tigers and former Express players Nate LaRue, a catcher, and Sonny DeShera, first baseman, as they will be going to the College World Series after it looks like everyone had really counted them out before they even got started, and they really played good baseball, and they're going to the College World Series. So congrats to former Strasburg catcher Nate LaRue and first baseman and DH Sonny D. DeShera. Count is 0-1 to Trent Jeffcoat, the third baseman. And throw over and back in safely is Basio. And the cool thing is both of those guys have played such a pivotal role, obviously for DeShera, hitting home runs and the power, and one of the top players in college baseball this year offensively. And they've got the man in the rundown. Throw to first, quickly to second. The ball gets away. Tag not in time. And getting to second base is Basio. They had him picked off, but Bailey, with a poor throw, couldn't get the ball out of his glove. So that'll be a stolen base. Just to finish that thought, so DeShera, for all the offensive things he can do, and then Nate LaRue, a guy that was important to this Strasburg team in 2019, and very good defensive catcher and teammate to have. So they are 2 of the important players on that squad. A pop-up in the infield on his course to the right is Cox, makes the catch on the broken bat pop-up, and there are 2 outs.
Jackson.
Good pitch by Sharp, getting Jeffcoat to pop out and break his bat. Here comes JoJo Jackson, the DH. JoJo Jackson out of Georgia State University. He's from Stone Mountain, Georgia. 6'3". He is a switch hitter. So he will bat from both sides of the dish. Runner at second base, 2 outs, top of the first. The pitch to Jackson. That is crushed, but foul. He was well early on that one, and it went a long way, 0-1.
Please return all foul balls if you ever get to that one, and to the train station in exchange, you'll get a free spot. Thank you.
JoJo Jackson, 3 for 11, 272 average. He's got a couple of RBIs on the season. And he will spin out of the box and step out. Again, Front Royal 3-4. They've only played 7 games, number 8 here tonight, and they've gotten off to a bit of a bumpy start. The 0-1 will have to wait. Sharp steps off the rubber. 12 pitches for Sharp so far, and he doesn't want to leave anything over the plate because Jackson, if he gets another pitch where he just did and he's a little later on it, could be early trouble. Big lead off second, the pitch. Change up in the dirt. Great block by Ty Hooks, who caught last night. He's catching again here tonight. One ball, one strike to JoJo Jackson, the cleanup hitter. The pitch. Breaking ball rolled foul into the Express dugout. He was early on that one. He's behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Other games around the league tonight, a doubleheader as Waynesboro and Covington started at 4. Percival's at Woodstock. Waynesboro-Covington game 2 at 7 o'clock. Also tonight, Harrisonburg's at Stanton at 7:30 and Winchester's at Newmarket at 7:30. The pitch, runner goes. It's a swing and a miss. Hooks holds on, and the half inning is over. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and 1 man left in the top of the first for the Cardinals as Trevor Sharp gets the job done. We go to the bottom of the first. Michael Schultz is on the mound tonight for Front Royal. And we go to the bottom of the first. Starting lineup tonight for the Strasburg Express, leading off and playing shortstop, it's Jonah Cox. Batting second and playing third is Brayton Brown. Batting third and playing center field, it's Corey Robinson. Batting fourth, the DH, Henry Kohler. Batting fifth, Zach Ketterman, the second baseman. Batting sixth and doing the catching, it's Ty Hooks. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Walt Bailey. Batting eighth and playing right field, it's Zach Malia. And batting ninth and playing left, Drake Kerr makes his return to the lineup. Front Royals starting pitcher Michael Schultz, 6'2" righty from the College of Charleston. He's out of Centerville, Virginia. And he will get the starting nod tonight for the Cardinals.
Leading off the Express in the top of the first.
We appreciate everyone tuning in tonight live on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet with our live broadcast. Kyle Gutschall with you. If you have a Roku or a smart TV, you can pull up the game and watch it. That way you don't have to watch it on a small screen. You can pull it up on your TV or laptop or iPad or whatever it may be. So if you have a Roku and you have the YouTube app, just search up Strasburg Express on that, and it'll pull up our live stream, or you can connect to your Wi-Fi and cast your Facebook live video over as well. Make sure you stay up to date with stats, scores, and much more on www.valleyleaguebaseball.com. And we are ready to start the bottom of the first. Jonah Cox, the shortstop, will lead it off, and first pitch swinging hits it to second. Fielded by the second baseman, Frost, and quickly to first in time. And one pitch, one out in the first inning.
From the University of Alabama, Birmingham, number 7, Brayton Brown.
Cox is now 11 for 39 on the season. Schultz on the year, the starting pitcher, 5 innings, now 5 1/3, 3 strikeouts and a 3.60 ERA. Here's Brayton Brown making his return to Strasburg. He's now transferring to the University of Alabama, Birmingham. He was a pivotal part of this Express championship last year. He had, I think, around 10 home runs, and he will look to slide in here, and he'll be playing some infield this year. 1-0. Swing and a foul back. Brayton Brown out of Selma, Alabama, 5'9" righty, 185. Strasburg still with only 1 home run of the year on the year. That was Corey Robinson last time we were here. And that hit him. And let me correct myself. Strasburg hit a home run at Harrisonburg, a game-tying home run. That was Zach Alston. That ended up being very big.
Florida, number 1, Corey Robinson.
So Brayton Brown, welcome back to Strasburg, and you're going to get plunked apparently. So he's going to first. But yeah, Zach Alston hit a home run off of former Express pitcher Matt Kleinfelter on Sunday. Ended up being the game tire, and then Strasburg went on to win it in extras. So 2 on the year. Here's Corey Robinson, the center fielder. Robinson's off to a hot start. And a loud strike 1 called by the home plate umpire, 0-1. Robinson's out of the University of Florida. He's from Port Orange, Florida, 5'10" righty. He's batting .368 on the year. Home run, 3 RBIs. And he's way late on that. Fouls it into the net. He's 7 for 19 already. Oh and 2, the righty looks in for his signs. The pitch. That's up and in. Fastball missing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brown at first, 1-2. He does have speed, and they'll throw over. Doubleheader day on Sunday. Front Royal didn't even play. Weren't even scheduled to play. So they haven't played, I guess, since Saturday. 1-2. That's up high. They played Saturday night at home against Woodstock. The River Bandits beat them 12-1 in an 8-inning mercy rule. And that was a weird night in the Valley League as that pitch missed. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Robinson. And that's in the dirt. I say it was a weird night because there was a forfeit. Newmarket was winning 3-0 at Winchester in the 4th inning, and they had to forfeit the game because they didn't have any more pitchers. They went 4 innings, got an hour into the game, and had to go home with a loss. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Robinson goes down swinging, and there are 2 outs in the first.
The DH from Davidson College, number 5, Henry Kohler.
So 2 outs now in the bottom of the first, and here's Kohler, the DH. And he does have the Waffle House sleeve on tonight. Good to see that back on the left arm of Kohler. Last game he wore that here, he had a very good game. Kohler, the DH, and he lines one into right center field. Spot on, base hit. Brown around second. He's on his way to third, and Henry Kohler with a 2-out single in the bottom of the first. Strasburg has first and third and 2 outs.
brings up the second baseman from Western Carolina University, number 25, Zach Ketterman.
Good to have Zach Ketterman back. He made his season debut last night, had a couple of knocks for the Express. Ketterman is a 6'3" lefty from Western Carolina University. Bats from the left side. Tall open stance. The pitch from Schultz. And taken for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. At third, Brayton Brown. Kohler at first. Pitch. Runner goes. It's a swing and a ground ball past the first baseman into right field. On his way from first to third is Kohler. He'll stop there. And an RBI 2-out single for Zach Ketterman. And the Express lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
From Winthrop University, the catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
So a couple of Strasburg's new pieces, well, former pieces, and back here in 2022, looking pretty sharp here early. Here's Ty Hooks, the catcher, and he was also here last year, but he's been here all season. Ty Hooks is the catcher out of Winthrop, bats with runners on first and third and 2 outs. And he pops one up. This could be trouble. Coming in, the center fielder, he will lay out. He can't make the catch. 1 run will score. Second run coming around. Throw to the plate. Not in time, and Strasburg scores 2 on a 2 RBI single by Ty Hooks. And the Express lead it 3-0 here in the first. Kohler scoring from third, and Ketterman all the way from first as some dust blows into the press box.
Number 19, Walt Bailey.
Sometimes you'll hit one 100 and it's an easy out, and sometimes you just hit them where they ain't and you're able to score them. So after it looked like this inning was dead, Strasburg really coming alive. Here's Walt Bailey. And Bailey, the first baseman, takes the ball down low. Clutch at bat for Ty Hooks. He's now 6 for 18 with 6 RBIs on the year, batting around 300. Here's Walt Bailey. Bailey trying to get the bat going again. He started scorching hot. No home runs, 2 RBIs. He's been struggling as of late. A lot of swing and miss on breaking balls as that is swung on and missed 2-1. But he does have the pop. Bailey from Alabama. He's out of Tuscaloosa, 6'1" righty. Ty Hooks at first. Bailey, the 7th man to hit in the first. And he takes a called strike. Didn't like it, 2-2. Two-two to Walt Bailey. Breaking ball outside, counts full, 3-2. Zach Malia, the right fielder, would be next. Bottom of the first, Strasburg 3, Front Royal nothing. Runner will be on the move. It's Hooks. And they're going to throw over, and Hooks will dive back in. Yeah, Hooks is putting his arms up like, come on now, I'm barely off the bag. I'm not trying to steal, but I will be taking off here. The pitch, runner goes, swing and crush to left, and Walt Bailey gets a hold of one. A 2-run shot to left field. 3rd home run of the year for Strasburg, his first. And the Express lead 5-0 in the first inning. Walt Bailey getting a hold of one in a big way. Well, that's a pretty good start for Strasburg in the first inning. 5 runs on 4 hits, and that'll bring up Zach Malia, the right fielder.
Greensboro, number 37, Zach Malia.
Malia, the 8th man to hit here in the first inning. He is out of the University of North Carolina, Greensboro. He's from Crozet. And he takes a pitch up high. Well, Schultz, that was his 21st pitch of this first inning. He got a ground out on one pitch to start the inning, then a hit by pitch. That misses. A hit by pitch, a strikeout, a single, an RBI single, a 2 RBI single, and a 2-run home run. So the last 3 guys have combined for 5 RBIs. 2-0 to Malley, the right fielder. And he fouls one off behind the plate, 2-1. On deck is Drake Kerr, the left fielder. Kerr hasn't played in a while because of a collision here against Purcellville in that wild 10-9 extra inning game, but he's back and he's batting in the 9-hole, and he'll try to get his speed on base. That's popped up in the right field. Basio makes a relatively easy snag, and the inning is finally over, but not before Strasburg scores 5 runs on 4 hits. And we go to the second. The Express lead it 5-0.
Leading off the Cardinals on the top of the second from Andrew Collins, first baseman, number 11, Jack.
We go to the top of the second inning. Trevor Sharp staked to a 5-0 lead. It'll be Hay, Height, and Carter. First pitch swinging up the middle. Second baseman can't make the play. And a leadoff single for Jack Hay as he got it past Ketterman. Made his best effort to get there.
Harrisburg, number 17, Dallas Height.
First hit of the night for the Cardinals. For Hay, that's his 6th hit of the year. He's got a home run and 6 RBIs. Here's Dallas Height, the left fielder. Height is from Penn State Harrisburg. He's out of Lilly, Pennsylvania. 6'2", righty, 205. First pitch from Sharp is a ball, 1-0. Hot night at the yard. I've got 81 showing here on the computer. Got here around 5:15. It was about 86. 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I did bring the sweatshirt, but I don't think we're going to need it tonight. Didn't need it last night at Purcellville either. Strasburg would love a ground ball here, maybe to the shortstop, 1-1. And a high fly ball in the shallow left field. Kerr makes the catch. And there is 1 out in the second.
That brings the plate from the college Charleston, the catcher, number 26, Noah Carter.
Here comes Noah Carter, the catcher from the college at Charleston. He's out of Hammer, South Carolina, 6-foot lefty. I was taking fly balls with Kerr before the game, and it was good to see him out there again, trying to get back into the flow of things after the injury, but he made the catch on the pop-up. Pitch to Carter. Breaking ball in the dirt. That gets past Hooks, and a rare ball gets past him, moving the runner up to second base on a wild pitch. So, man, scoring position for Front Royal and down 5-0 at this point of the game. You'd love to start chipping away. You need base hits. One out to the catcher. Another breaking ball. Sharp going soft so far. 2 curves, 2-0 the count. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, let us know where you're watching from. 2-0. And that's a called strike. Two balls and a strike to Carter. And a called strike. Big hello to Bob Dunn out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Bob, good to see you on here. Bob, the father of Ben, who was a remarkable pitcher for the Express, and he was an important part of some very strong seasons. Good to see you watching, Bob. 2-2 the count to Noah Carter, the catcher. Fastball misses outside, 3-2. Got some folks watching from Oklahoma. New York. Ohio. Lori says go Coach Freeman. Jessica out of Georgia. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt, and the runner didn't even take off to go to first, and he walks away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting from the University of North Georgia, second.
Very good pitch there from Sharp.
Frost.
And that brings up Connor Frost, the second baseman. Connor also out of the University of North Georgia in Roswell, Georgia. Batting 8th and playing second tonight for Front Royal. We've got Gloria out of South Carolina. Hello. And that misses. Beverly says hello, watching from the state of Florida. I still chuckle thinking back a couple games ago, someone said they were watching from the Atlantic Ocean. One out to Frost. Runner at second for the Cardinals. And he hits one in the right field. Malia back. Now he comes in, makes the one-handed snag. And the half inning is over. Well, the Cardinals pick up a leadoff single, but strand him out there at second after the wild pitch. We go to the bottom of the second. Strasburg leads Front Royal 5-0. And we go to the bottom of the second. Strasburg sends up 9-1 and 2 with a 5-0 lead as the first pitch is swung on and hit the third and over the third baseman's head. Big turnaround first, and Kerr gonna get back to first. And that'll be an error on the third baseman, Trent Jeffcoat, to start the second. Bounced past him, and he just didn't show enough urgency to really approach the ball. So that starts the second, and here comes Jonah Cox, the shortstop. So Michael Schultz for Front Royal is going to try to get this thing straightened out, but already trouble here in the second. Won't take long for Kerr to run. The pitch. Fastball inside, 1-0. Strasburg, one of the top teams in the league with stealing bases. You've got Jonah Cox with crazy speed, Robinson, Drake Kerr, Henry Kohler, just in this lineup alone. 1-0, runner goes, the pitch is down low, throw to second. Getting in there safely as the ball gets away, and there goes Kerr on his way to third. Throw to third, and he is out. Kerr steals second base, and he is thrown out on the play trying to get to third. So Kerr, just too much aggression there. 4-5 on the put out for the first out. Showing bunt is Cox and pulling back for a ball. So tough break there, especially because he was already in scoring position with nobody out, but he tried to get up and take off for third, and let's be honest here, he's done that multiple times this year and it's always worked. That one's in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike now to Jonah Cox. Jonah Cox grounded out to second his first time up. He's out of Oral Roberts in Thornton, Colorado, 6'3" righty. And he was hitting some nukes in batting practice today, as that's down low, ball 4. So Jonah Cox draws a walk.
Third baseman, number 7, Brayton Brown.
And here comes Brayton Brown, the third baseman. Brayton was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat of the year last inning, and he came around to score. Swinging a ground ball down the third base line, foul, and Cox was on the move on the pitch. He'll have to return to first base. Carla, Richmond, Ohio, watching. Cynthia from Oklahoma City. Her grandson Drake. Janie out of Raleigh. Runner goes, pitches inside, throw to second. And they got him by a mile. Jonah Cox is thrown out trying to steal. Great throw by the catcher, Carter. And this inning, Strasburg's just running into outs. 2-6 on the caught stealing, and there are 2 outs. I'm also going to say there's not going to be another inning this year where Kerr and Cox are both out stealing in the inning. That pitch is in the dirt to Brayton Brown, 2-1. So, started off promising here in the inning. An error, then a stolen base, but then Kerr thrown out at third, trying to get to third. 2-1. Brown swing and a miss, 2-2. And Jonah Cox, he walked, and then he was thrown out trying to steal. Schultz, 18 strikes, 16 balls through an inning and 2/3 as he works from the stretch. The pitch to Brayton Brown. Oh my, he rings him up on a breaking ball. That looked down and out of the zone. Tough luck there for Brown. And the second inning is over. So Strasburg with a walk, reached on an error, but thrown out trying to steal twice, and we are through 2. Strasburg 5, Front Royal nothing. And we start the top of the third. Strasburg with a 5-0 lead. The Cardinals have 9-1-2. Chisholm, Frost, and Bossio due up against Trevor Sharp. The first pitch is outside, 1-0. Chisholm, first at bat of the season. The 1-0. Check swing, and I don't know if that was a called strike or I guess it was a called strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss. He's out of Canisius College in North Chatham, Mass. Chisholm behind 1-2. Lefty's pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is out number 1 in the third. Back to the top of the lineup for the Cardinals. It's Riley Frost, the shortstop. Frost struck out on 3 pitches, swinging his first time up. Sharp at 31 pitches through 2 1/3, 20 strikes on 11 balls. Breaking ball, strike, called, 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to short, charging the shortstop Cox through to first in time, and there are 2 outs. So score at 6-3 on the Frost ground out. 2 outs in the third. Here comes Anthony Bossio, the right fielder. Bossio walked and stole second before he was left out there in the first. Lefty-lefty matchup here in the top half of the third. The kick and the pitch. Curveball, strike 1. Trevor's command of the breaking ball has been very good so far. 0-1. Slider, called strike 2. 0-2. The Express will have 3, 4, 5. Robinson, Kohler, and Ketterman due up in the home half. Sharp shakes off one, finds one he likes from the wind-up, the pitch. Breaking ball, buried it in the dirt, 1-2. From the windup, the 1-2. Swing and a foul back. Games in the Valley League, Game 1 of the doubleheader, Waynesboro beat Covington 7-1. In Game 2, Waynesboro is leading Covington 5-1 in the second. Bottom of the second, Purcellville leading Woodstock 2-0. Top of the first, Harrisonburg leading Stanton 1-0. Top of the first, Winchester and Newmarket tied at 0. Ground ball, diving the second baseman Ketterman to his left. He can't get there, and a 2-out single for Bossio. He's been on twice. Second hit of the night for the Cardinals, and the inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Third baseman, number 2, Trent Jeffcoat.
Here comes Trent Jeffcoat, the third baseman. He lined out to shortstop, his first and only time up. Again, in the Valley League, the top 4 teams in each division go to the playoffs. As the pitch to Jeffcoat is a swing and a pop-up in the shallow center. That's going to be trouble. No, it's not. Caught. Robinson showing off his speed as he gets there to make the catch, and we'll talk playoffs and much more when we get back. We go to the bottom of the third. The Express leading 5-0. Corey Robinson leads it off for the Express as we move to the home half of the third. Robinson, Kohler, Ketterman. Corey struck out swinging his first time up. And he crushes one into left, but right there is the left fielder. Hit it on a line, but right at him for the first out in the third.
Now batting the DH, number 5, Henry Kohler.
One up, one down in the third. Here's Kohler, the DH. He singled and scored his first time up and really got that rally going after there was a man on first with 2 outs. After I mentioned the Waffle House, he singled in the right center the next pitch. The pitch to Kohler, and he shows Bunny, gets it down, but foul. And now that the players can have endorsement deals, you would think, I mean, he's doing what he's got to do out here to secure one with that corporation. He could have one already. I don't know. If he keeps hitting well, he definitely would secure one. The pitch called strike, 0-2. Strasburg 5, Front Royal nothing. Bottom of the third here from First Bank Park out of the North Division. The 0-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and Schultz, 2 outs here in the third.
Second baseman, number 25, Zach Ketterman.
There's Ketterman, the second baseman. He singled in a run in the first. So talking playoffs, and yeah, I know it's early in the season, but let's look at the format for a second here, if we get a chance. And that one misses. The top 4 teams from each division go to the playoffs, and there's still an uneven number of teams, but next year there will be a new team in the Valley League joining the South Division as the pitch is fouled away. That will be the Culpeper Cavaliers. They'll be joining the Southern Division and making the divisions even with 6 teams, so that means 4 teams will not make the playoffs. As of right now, in the South, everyone makes the playoffs except 1 team. The pitch. That's fouled away into the net, 1-2. So it'll be good to have even divisions again. And North Division standings right now, Strasburg first at 7-2, Winchester second at 6-4, Woodstock third 5-4, fourth is Newmarket at 4-4. Front Royal is 5th at 3-4, as that is swung on and missed, and Ketterman will hustle down to first. They get him, and the inning is over. Last place in the North is Percival at 3-6. So the Express go down 1-2-3 in the third. We go to the fourth, still a 5-0 lead.
The first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
We go to the top of the fourth. JoJo Jackson, the designated hitter, will lead it off for Front Royal. Strasburg leading 5-0. First pitch to Jackson is a changeup, called strike, 0-1. Jackson batting fourth, the designated hitter. Trevor Sharp still on the mound for Strasburg. The pitch is grounded to third and just foul. 0-2. Pitch number 42 of the ball game coming up for Sharp with an 0-2 count to Jackson in the fourth, and he hits one into left center into the gap, and that's on its way to the wall. Cutting it off is Kerr. He will make a strong throw to second and nearly getting him. And a poor slide by Jackson. He got in there. I don't think he thought he was going to have to slide, and then at the last second he kind of just fell over into the base. And Kerr nearly throwing him out from left center. That should not have been that close. But a leadoff double for JoJo Jackson in the fourth, and that brings up Jack Hay, the first baseman. Jack Hay with a single his first time up to the right side of the infield, and this is another chance for the Cardinals to at least chip away at this 5-0 deficit. So 42 pitches for Trevor Sharp so far through 3+. He comes set. Pitch to Hay. Outside, 1-0. And the 1-0 is in there for a called strike. 1-1 Got it started tonight at 7:02 Eastern Time here from Strasburg on the 14th of June in 2022. For Strasburg, it's game number 10. 1-1. Check swing, no appeal, 2-1.
Hang on to your blue admission tickets. We've got a giveaway here shortly.
Long hold in between pitches, and Sharp gonna have to step off. Hay called time. Two-1. JoJo Jackson leadoff double in the fourth, and now a 2-1 count for Jack Hay. And he pops one up in the center. Coming in, Robinson makes the catch. He has such good closing speed, and there's one out.
Left fielder, number 17, Dallas Height.
So a big out in the fourth. Here comes Dallas Height, the left fielder. He flew out to left field. That was Kerr that made the catch his only time up. Strasburg is home tonight, at Newmarket tomorrow, home against Woodstock on Thursday, home against Newmarket on Friday, and then they won't be home again until Wednesday of the next week against these Front Royal Cardinals. Runner fakes the go. The pitch, fastball right down the middle, called strike, 0-1. A lot of home games in the second half for Strasburg. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. Went after a high fastball. Tried to check his swing, but no luck. 0-2. Oh, 2. Fouled back. Trevor Sharp looking to get the second out here in this fourth inning, not allow the Cardinals to get on the board. Jackson at second, the pitch. He steals. It's a breaking ball, misses, and Hooks didn't make a throw. Stealing third is JoJo Jackson. Batter was definitely in the way, but no call by the umpire. And runner at third now, 1-2. A ground ball up the middle, and Strasburg will surrender the run. Looking for the strikeout is Sharp. And a good block by Hooks. Jackson thought about going. He was just kind of hopping around down the line, tapping his feet. And he'll go back, 2-2. If I'm Sharp, I'm going right back up the ladder. Fastball, blow it by him. 2-2 to Height. Breaking ball in the dirt to the backstop, hops off the net, throw to the plate, not in time, and scoring on a very wild pitch is JoJo Jackson. First run of the night for the Cardinals. Hooks had to wait for it to come off the net, and by the time he did, coming probably a little bit late to cover was Sharp, and now the run comes in. Front Royal now down 5-1 here in the fourth. 3-2. And that's crushed to left, and I don't think it would have mattered. It's a home run over the wall in left field for Dallas Height. And it's 5-2. Cardinals are chipping away here in the fourth. Still only one out here in the fourth inning.
Batting the catcher, number 26, Noah Carter.
So, 2 runs in the inning for Front Royal. Here's Noah Carter, the catcher. He struck out swinging back in the second. Don't know if Sharp's running out of gas or just velocity, but that misses 1-0. Called strike on the fastball, outer part of the plate, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Sharp looks in, looking to get back on track and get through the inning. The pitch. Another breaking ball. Hooks staying busy. 2-2. Good thing about throwing it in the dirt is 99 out of 100 times if it's hitting the ground, they're not going to make contact. But it puts you in a tough spot if you can't get them to go after it. You're falling behind the count, and you have to throw one over the middle. 2-2, that's hit to first. Bailey can't make the play. Second baseman comes to snag. Throw to first, not in time. And Front Royal reaching again. That's going to be a base hit.
Second baseman, number 9, Connor Frost.
I think a meeting at the mound probably coming soon. Yep, there it is. So a base knock for Noah Carter, his first of the night. That brings up Connor Frost, the second baseman, and time is called. So Front Royal now out hitting Strasburg 5-4.
Somebody's been out there tossing for a while. They were just soft tossing like 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Here's Frost. Sharp steal, and that's in the dirt. He's got to hold up at first, though. Good block. 1-0. Bottom of the first, Winchester 5, Newmarket nothing. Kind of sounds like this game. Looking for a ground ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blows the fastball by him, 1-1. Top 4. Cardinals 2 runs in the inning, chipping away at this now 5-2 deficit. Good pitch by Sharp, called on the outer part. It's 1-2. Sharp is at 61 pitches now through 3 1/3. A lot of pitches thrown in the inning. Connor Frost, the batter, 3 for 22 on the year, does have an RBI. And that skips into the dirt and taking second base on the wild pitch. Hooks can't block it. Carter takes advantage and moves up. And it's 2-2. Swinging a ground ball, softly hit the short, charging the shortstop Cox, throw to first, scooped out by the first baseman Walt Bailey. What a play, saving a possible error. Runner has to hold. There's 2 outs in the 4th.
Center fielder number 19, Brennan Chisholm.
So brings up Brennan Chisholm, the center fielder. Chisholm struck out swinging last inning. Sharp looking to get through the inning. Pitch. Chisholm takes a ball outside, 1-0. Fastball, strike 1, 1-1. Thanks for tuning in. Top of the 4th inning. Strasburg 5, Front Royal 2. The Express come in with a record of 7-2. Front Royal 3-4. One. Swing, and that got a piece of Chisholm in the box, and it's a foul ball, 1-2. Top 4, Purcellville leading Woodstock 4-0. Sharp way ahead, 1-2, looking to finish off the inning and hold them to 2. Setting the pitch to Chisholm. Curveball, strike 3 looking. He throws the bender and freezes Chisholm to end the top of the 4th, but not before Front Royal scores 2 runs on 3 hits. Strasburg with no errors. And we go to the bottom of the 4th, Express holding on to a 5-2 lead.
Leading off the catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
Ty Hooks leads it off for Strasburg as we go to the last of the fourth. Ty Hooks, the catcher, singled in 2 his first time up in the first. Michael Schultz, a very strong third inning. Got Strasburg's 3, 4, 5 guys to go down 1, 2, 3. And the first pitch to Hooks misses in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. Hooks, 6 for 18, batting exactly 300. Two and 0. Pitch, swing and a miss. Hooks goes down to a knee. Two one. Up and in. If you go through and simplify the fractions, 1 for 3. 3-1. And inside, Ty Hooks draws the walk. Leadoff walk to Ty Hooks. And here comes Walt Bailey, the first baseman. He crushed a 2-run bomb his first time up. He gets one inside, 1-0. Walt Bailey swinging the Marucci. We were talking about in his first at-bat the struggles that he's had. He got off to a blazing hot start. And he hits one hard down the third base line. And it's foul. Bailey turned on it, and it was very close, but it's called a strike, 1-1. But Bailey trying to get back on track to where he was earlier in the year, and obviously in his first at-bat, that's a good start with this 2-run bomb. 1-1 with Hooks at first. Breaking ball gets away past the catcher. Moving up to second is Hooks, the catcher, on a wild pitch. Carter just couldn't block it, and Carter's been very good behind the plate as far as throwing guys out, and now they're going to appeal. 45 seconds later, base umpire says no, he didn't. It's 2-1. Good count here for Bailey. See if he can get the fastball that he wants. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Catcher couldn't find it. Does it help when the entire team yells when they're trying, because all the voices just kind of run into each other, and yeah, feet is usually, I guess, what they're yelling, but let's see if he goes with the breaking ball here against Bailey. 2-2. Fastball up at the noggin, 3-2. Counts full. Zach Malia, the right fielder, is on deck. Walt Bailey, the batter, he is out of Alabama. 3-2. And he rang him up, called strike 3. They're going to say he apparently swung, and that is out number 1. 3-2 was the count, and evidently he went around. 1 out in the fourth. Here's Malia, the right fielder. Zach hits one down the third baseline off the hands, probably a stinger, 0-1. 0-1 in the dirt. One ball, one strike, and that's fouled away. 1-2. Bottom of the fourth. Strasburg scored 5 in the first inning. And Cardinals with 2 in the fourth to make it 5-2. One ball, two strikes. And a fake throw over. The throws have gotten so effortless, or the fakes at least. 1-2. And he rings them up on a pitch off the plate. And that is out number 2.
Left fielder number 10, Drake Kerr.
So that was generous for Schultz, but he'll take it. 2 outs. There's Drake Kerr, the left fielder. He hit a hard grounder to third his first time up. Third baseman Jeffcoat kind of waited back on it, and then it bounced over his head. Could think about laying one down. Third baseman playing way back, and he pops one up in the shallow center. Coming in, the center fielder, and he lays out. He can't make the catch. On his way to second is Drake Kerr. He'll get there safely. An RBI double on a pop-up that Chisholm couldn't get to. And the Express are back on the board. It's 6-2.
Shortstop number 30, Jonah Cox.
Strasburg has hit multiple baseballs into no man's land tonight, and Front Royal just unable to make the plays. So Hook scored from second on that play, and here's Jonah Cox back to the top of the lineup. Jonah's 0 for 1 with a ground out, a walk. And third baseman playing back for a guy that might bunt, and he hits one to third, fielded by the third baseman. Jeffcoat's throw to first, into the netting, and scoring on the play is Drake Kerr. Another run comes across for the Express on a routine throw that Jeffcoat just airmailed.
Third baseman number 7, Brayton Brown.
And reaching on the air by the third baseman is Jonah Cox. So it's 7-2 Strasburg now in the fourth. Here's Brayton Brown, a hit by pitch and a strikeout looking. Runner goes on the delayed steal, throw to second. In time again, and Strasburg just cannot run on this catcher. Noah Carter is having his way, throwing guys out. So Cox is thrown out 2-4, caught stealing. Second time he's been thrown out tonight. And the inning is over. But Strasburg, 2 more runs. They answer the 2 that Front Royal scored in the top of the fourth. We're through 4. We go to the 5th. The Express lead the Cardinals 7-2. We go to the top of the fifth. New pitcher for Strasburg out of the bullpen. It's Jim Sisko. Sisko is out of Monmouth University, and he's from Southampton, New York. 6-foot righty. And he will face Riley Frost, Anthony Bossio, and Trent Jeffcoat. The first pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Final line for Trevor Sharp, the starter for Strasburg. 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. So he will not factor into the decision, but a very strong start for Trevor Sharp. Riley Frost is 0 for 2 as he is now in an 0-2 count, taking a called strike. Strasburg 7 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Front Royal 2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 big errors. And a swing and a miss, and that is out number 1 in the 5th.
Now batting number 6, Anthony Bossio.
Here's Anthony Bossio, the right fielder, a walk and a single tonight. He's been on both times. Jim Sisko on the season, 3 innings, 3 strikeouts, and no ERA. The pitch down low, 1-0. Swing and a miss, blows it by him. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sisko, another guy, just like many now that work exclusively from the stretch. 1-1. Fouled away into the net. And the count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Sisko goes up the ladder and throws the fastball by him. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Jim, and that brings up Trent Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat has hit 2 off the end of the bat tonight. One, a broken bat liner to short. The other, a soft fly out to center. Jeffcoat out of the University of West Florida. And a strike from Sisko, 0-1. 0-1. And Sisko is firing the pitches in. It's 0-2. Sisko, 8 strikes and 1 ball, 9 pitches. The pitch. And just outside. 1-2. One, 2 to Trent Jeffcoat. And that's in the dirt, 2-2. 7-2, top 5.
Madison Lutman won that cup and the gift certificate.
Do you think we still have a credit there?
2-2. Swing and a miss, and Jim Sisko comes in the 5th inning and strikes out the side in order swinging. And that'll do it for the top of the 5th. Strasburg 7, Front Royal 2 out of the North Division in the Valley Baseball League. We're back after this.
for 7, Brayton Brown.
We go to the bottom of the 5th. Brayton Brown leads it off for Strasburg. Brayton looking for his first hit of the summer. He was, I think, 2nd or 3rd in the entire league last year in home runs. I mean, he's small in stature, but he's got power. His batting stance looks a little different now. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1. So Schultz is still on the mound for the Cardinals. 37 strikes, 25 balls through 4+ innings now. 0-1 to Brayton Brown. Breaking ball, called strike, 0-2. Corey Robinson's on deck. He's 0-2. To Brown. Fastball hit down the right field line and caught by the hustling Basio. Good play. And Brown is out number 1.
Number 1, Corey Robinson.
He went the opposite way with it very late, but just couldn't get it to fall. And that is hit hard to shortstop. Fielded by the shortstop, throw to first, just beating him for the first out. Correction, the 2nd out here in the 5th.
Now batting the DH, number 5, Henry Kohler.
So back-to-back outs here in the inning for Schultz. Kohler, the batter, and he hits one to first. Fielded by the first baseman, tagging the bag, and the inning is over. Very quick inning. Strasburg goes down 1-2-3. And the Cardinals keep it at a 5-run deficit. We go to the 6th. Strasburg up 7-2.
Leading off for the Cardinals in the top of the 6th, number 25, JoJo Jackson.
Strasburg 7, Front Royal 2. We go to the top of the 6th. It'll be JoJo Jackson, Jack Hay, and Dallas Height due up for the Cardinals as Jim Sisko comes back out to pitch the 6th. He had 3 strikeouts, all strikeouts swinging last inning. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Make sure you're here with us in the 7th as we'll have our history facts today on this day in baseball history, June 14th, sometimes dating back to the 1800s. 0-1. Fastball misses up high, 1-1. Swing and a high fly, left field, going back is Kerr towards the wall, and it's gone. JoJo Jackson the opposite way, actually. He's right. It was the opposite way. And a home run to make it 7-3. Just got out of here.
First base,
And
Jack. Hey,
first damage done against Jim Cisco here tonight. Dimensions here at First Bank Park. Down the lines 300 feet and to straightaway center 365 as the pitch to Jack Hay is a swing and a miss. Jack Hay 1 for 2, a single and a fly out. So good swing there by JoJo Jackson. It just had enough to get out of here. And Hay hits one back to the mound. Cisco underhand toss to Bailey. Score at 1-3, and there's one out in the 6th. One up, one down. Here comes Dallas Height, the left fielder.
fielder number 17, Dallas Height.
Height hit a solo home run to left his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Scores around the league. Bottom of the 2nd, Winchester 6, Newmarket 1. Bottom 4, Waynesboro 7, Covington 1. That was the score of game 1 of their doubleheader. Top 5, Purcellville 4, Woodstock 2. And bottom 2, Harrisonburg 2, Stanton 2, as the pitch to Height misses outside 1-0. Fastball up high, 2-0 from Cisco. The 20th pitch of the outing will be coming up right here. Jim is through an inning and a third so far. 2-0 to Height, and he probably won't be afraid to swing here, and he takes a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. That's down and in, 3-1. On deck's Noah Carter, the catcher, and he's 1 for 2, but I think more importantly for the team, he's been a defensive master behind the plate, throwing out guys, and it's really helped keep this thing in check. 3-1. Cisco throws it high in the zone and gets Height to go after it, fouling it back, 3-2. Lost his elbow protector. (7-3) Strasburg in the top of the 6th, but they are threatening to keep themselves in the game after a solo shot by Jackson, and now 3-2 the count to Height. Cisco's pitch. Strike 3 looking. He froze him. Beautiful pitch by Jim Cisco, his 4th strikeout of the night, and there are 2 outs. And that brings up Carter.
6, Noah Carter.
Noah's out of the College of Charleston, and
50-50 jackpot tonight.
he will bat here.
We'll read the winner shortly.
And that's all the way to the backstop. 1-0. Cisco will try to regather himself and pick up the last out and get his team back up to bat for the bottom of the 6th. Misses, 2-0. What a score in Newmarket. Winchester 6, Newmarket 4 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. It's going to be a long night, especially for a game that just started at 7:30. And it's 3-0 to the catcher, Noah Carter. Again, you can find live stats of this ball game by, if you're on Facebook, click the link that we have pinned, valleyleaguebaseball.com. You can see the pitch counts and much more. 3-0. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Noah Carter, and it brings up Connor Frost, the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 9, Connor Frost.
Connor Frost, a fly out to Malia and a ground out to Cox. And a strike, 0-1. Two outs in the top of the sixth. Strike two called, 0-2. Carter at first, Frost, Connor Frost at the plate. Cisco set at the belt. The 0-2. And outside, Cisco is ready to walk off the mound. One, two. See if that close pitch comes back to bite the Express. Breaking ball in the dirt, runner, big lead off first, throw to first, and they got him in a rundown. Throw to second, the ball thrown away, but covering in the bag, tagging, and getting him at second base. What a play. Carter was in a rundown. Bailey threw it over the second baseman's head, but Cox was there to catch it. And he laid out at the second base bag to tag the runner, Carter, that was picked off. And the inning is over. Score at caught stealing, 2-3-6. And we go to the bottom of the sixth. Strasburg up 7-3. And we're going to see Michael Schultz come back out for another inning right after this.
The place to go. Baseman number 25, Zach Ketterman.
Kyle Gutshaw with you from Strasburg out of the North Division in the Valley Baseball League. The Strasburg Express leading the Front Royal Cardinals 7-2, 7-3 now. As we go to the bottom of the sixth inning, Zach Ketterman, the second baseman, leads it off. And Schultz is still pitching for Front Royal. First pitch swinging, lining a base hit into left center field is Ketterman. His second knock of the night. And a good start for Strasburg in the bottom of the sixth inning.
Catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
Here comes Ty Hooks, the catcher. He's been on twice tonight. 2 RBI single in the first and a run scored. A walk and a run scored in the fourth. Strasburg 5 in the first, 2 in the fourth. Front Royal 2 in the fourth and 1 in the sixth. The pitch to the catcher, hook, swing, and a high fly into left center. Chisholm makes the snag, and there's one out in the 6th. Score at F8 for out number 1.
Now batting number 19, Walt Bailey.
Here's Walt Bailey. He's had some pretty good hacks tonight. He hit obviously a 2-run bomb in the 1st, but he struck out in the 4th, and a throw over. Ketterman back in. Again, Zach Ketterman was a member of last year's championship team, and he's good to have back here in 2022. He's already got a couple of hits tonight. He had 2 hits last night, and you always like to have some good hitting in your middle infielders. Pitch to Bailey is a called strike. Armando Albert, who has played like 5 games or so, the shortstop, he's out tonight again. Hopefully he'll be back in the lineup soon. 0-1. Bailey turns on it and hits it into the Express dugout, nearly getting a piece of Zach Malia, the right fielder that's awaiting on deck, but just missed him. 0-2. Schultz threw 5 and a 3rd, looking to get another one here, and it's a soft grounder to short. This could be 2. They go to second for 1, back to first. It's a double play, and we are through in the bottom of the 6th. Walt Bailey hits into a 6-4-3 twin killing, and through 6, the Strasburg Express lead the Front Royal Cardinals 7-3.
Base in Florida Atlantic, number 3, Armando Albert.
We go to the 7th inning. New pitcher for Strasburg is Reed Garris out of Clemson. Jim Sisko's done after 2 innings, allowing 1 hit, 1 run that was earned, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. And I was just talking about Armando Albert, and now Armando Albert has been subbed into the game in the 5 hole, playing second base. So Ketterman is out, Albert is in. Reed Garris taking the mound here. Garris is a 6'2" righty from Clemson University in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. And the first pitch to Connor Frost, the second baseman, is a swing and a miss. Garris has 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. It's history time here in the 7th on this day in baseball history, June 14th, as the 0-1 is down low to Connor Frost, 1-1. 1-1. And a called strike. We'll start in 1933 after this pitch. 1-2 to Connor Frost, the pitch. Frost takes in the dirt. Today in 1933, Lou Gehrig's consecutive game streak stays intact even though he and the Yankees manager Joe McCarthy are thrown out of the game. McCarthy suspended for 3 games, but not being Gehrig, whose streak is now at 1,249. And a called strike 3, and Connor Frost is upset with the home plate umpire on that called strike 3, but he'll walk away, and that's out number 1.
Chisholm.
Like a decent pitch from Garris, but Frost didn't like it. So here's Brennan Chisholm, the center fielder. He has struck out twice tonight, once swinging and once looking. And that's a hard grounder up the middle to short. Fielding Cox, quick throw to first. Bailey makes the catch, and there are 2 outs in the 7th. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Riley Frost, the leadoff hitter for Front Royal.
Shortstop, number 7, Riley Frost.
Today in 1978, Pete Rose of the Cincinnati Reds has 2 hits and a 3-1 win over the Cubs to start a 44-game hitting streak. So Frost trying to get something going here against Reed Garris in the 7th. He takes a strike. Today in 79, Willie McCovey of the Giants hits his 513th home run off of Dennis Lamp, establishing him as the National League all-time left-handed home run leader. As that pitch, pretty similar spot, but it misses 1-1. Strasburg 7, Front Royal 3, top of the 7th inning here on a beautiful night at the yard. Temp is still showing at 80 degrees. 1-1. Fastball up high. Definitely some more breeze, though. Yeah, that's why you don't always trust a computer. 2-1. Fouled away. All right, let's go with 76 degrees then. Everyone can check their weather app and we'll... Two. Swinging a ground ball to third. Brayton Brown bobbles it, but he regathers. Throw to first in time, and the play is made. Score at 5-3, and in Fort Valley, Virginia, at 72 degrees. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch. Strasburg up 7-3. We can go to the bottom of the 7. Zach Malia, the right fielder, leads it off. He has flown out and struck out looking. He's 0 for 2, batting in the 8th spot. New pitcher for the Front Royal Cardinals. It is Sean Means. Means is out of the University of West Florida. He's from Pensacola, Florida, 6'4" righty. And the pitch misses 1-0. Final line for Michael Schultz, the starter for Front Royal. He went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Swing and a foul back. We'll continue our history here in the bottom of the 7th.
Gina Maxwell, congratulations.
Hello to our 52 viewers on YouTube and 42 on Facebook. Strasburg up 7-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's fouled away. Today in 1966, the Miami Marlins and St. Petersburg Cardinals played the longest game in organized baseball history up to that point, needing 29 innings for Miami to prevail 4-3. 1-2 lined up the middle for a base knock. Malia with a single and a screamer, and that's how we start the 7th inning for the Express.
Left fielder number 10, Drake Kerr.
Here comes Drake Kerr, the left fielder. He reached on an error in the 2nd, doubled in a run on a pop-up to center in the 4th. Strasburg's been, quiet for the most part tonight offensively. They had a big 1st inning. They had a pretty solid 4th inning, but other than that, it's been, here and there, base knock or free base. Kerr takes a called strike, 0-1. And a chopper to the dugout and over the dugout, foul. Today, June 14th, in baseball history, we looked at 1995. Mike Benjamin goes 6 for 7, setting a major league record with 14 hits in 3 games and driving in the winning run in the 13th inning as the Giants beat the Cubs 4-3. He was a 186 hitter in the first 6 seasons of his career, and he went 14 for 18 during that stretch. That's hit into left center, past the shortstop Frost, and now bobbled, and Malia is trying to go to third base, and horrible base running there. He is out by a mile. So a single for Kerr. He got the second base. Strasburg's base running tonight has been treacherous for all night long. So credit Kerr with a single, and so Kerr with a single and reaching to second on the throw, and Malia thrown out at third. I mean, the ball was right in front of him, but he tried it anyways. That's like the 3rd or 4th base running blunder tonight by Strasburg. Strasburg going to show bunt. It's Jonah Cox, and it goes foul, 0-1. Today in 96, Cal Ripken Jr. sets a new consecutive games record by playing in his 2,216th consecutive game. To Jonah Cox with Drake Kerr at second base in the bottom of the 7th. 7-3. Sean Means set, and they're going to throw back to second, and there is another one, but no, they call him safe. Kerr able to get back in. That was a perfect throw by Means, and looked like they had him, but they called him safe, and that would have been another blunder. Yeah, the throw beat him. It's just a matter of the tag, but he was in there safely apparently. So 0-1 to Jonah Cox, looking for his first hit of the night. And he takes one down low. Today in 2002, with all 14 interleague games and 1 National League game taking place in NL Parks, a DH is not used in a full slate of Major League games for the first time since 1972. And now you look at the big leagues and everyone's using the DH. 1-1, up and in to Cox, 2-1. Two and one to Jonah Cox. Drake Kerr's at second base with one out after the single and got the second on the throw into third. Pretty solid lead at second. Long hold by Means. And a strike in the bottom of the zone, 2-2. Two. In the dirt, 3-2. Today in 05, Ichiro Suzuki of the Mariners becomes the first major leaguer since 1900 to reach 1,000 hits in fewer than 700 games when he singles in the bottom of the first in a 3-1 victory over the Philadelphia Phillies. His 1,000th hit came in game number 696. 3-2, and he just got a piece. This is going to be trouble. Means can't field it, and that'll be a base hit for Jonah Cox. His speed on display right there as Kerr moves up to third. That was just a tough play there for the pitcher as Sean Means tried to field it off the mound and couldn't make the play. So first and third, one out for Strasburg here in the seventh, up 7-2, and here's Brayton Brown. Good time for Brown to get on the board. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a line out, and he was hit by a pitch. Brayton takes a fastball up and in, some chin music, 0-1. To the backstop, runner going to take off for second. He'll hold up at third, so Cox takes second on the wild pitch. Today in 2010, the game between the Blue Jays and Padres in Petco Park was interrupted in the 8th inning by an earthquake that registered as a 5.9 on the Richter scale. There was no damage and the game resumed after a brief interruption. That's what happens out there a lot. 2-0 to Brayton Brown, infield playing in for Front Royal. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Brown. And a check swing. That pitch was up on his hands, and he just put the bat out there, and it's foul, 2-2. Today in 2014, Brandon Barnes of the Rockies stuns the Giants with a 2-out, 2-run inside the park home run off Sergio Romo in the 9th inning for a 5-4 win. Both of the home runs he had hit that year at that point were inside the Parkers. 2-2 to Brown. Strike three looking, and Brayton goes down on strikes for the second time looking tonight, and there are 2 outs. And with that, that's our last history note tonight on this day in baseball history, June 14th. So, 2 outs now in the 7th for Strasburg. Here's Corey Robinson. He's 0 for 3 on the night. And he takes one down low in the dirt for a ball, 1-0. See if Shaw Means can get out of this jam. Fastball, called strike on the outside part, maybe off the plate by a couple of inches, 1-1. Check swing, he didn't go, 2-1. Woodstock now leading Purcellville 7-4 in the 6th inning. Woodstock was down 4-0 at one point. Winchester leading Newmarket 6-4 in the 4th. Waynesboro leading Covington 7-2 in the fifth in game 2 of their 7-inning doubleheader. Harrisonburg on top of Stanton 5-2 in the fourth. 2-1 to Corey Robinson. And there's a slider called strike, 2-2. At third, it's Kerr. At second, it's Cox. Strasburg up by 4, 7-3. Corey Robinson trying to get off the schneid tonight, 0 for 3. And he hits one back to the mound. Sean Means got to field it, sprint over to first, and almost didn't beat it in time, or get it in time, but he does beat Robinson running down the line. Score at 1-3, and the inning is over. Strasburg with a great chance to score some more. They strand men on second and third, and we go to the eighth. Front Royal trailing Strasburg 7-3.
Now playing first base to Express, number 35, Garrett McMillan. And leading off, number 6, Anthony Lacio.
We go to the top of the eighth. Anthony Basio leads it off. First pitch swinging, and it's fouled away behind the plate. It is 0-1. New first baseman for Strasburg, Garrett McMillan, will slide into the 7th spot to take over for Walt Bailey. Basio, the batter, is 1 for 2. Single, a walk, and a strikeout. And he takes a called strike from Reed Garris, 0-2. 0-2 from Garris. Swing and another pop-up foul and out of play. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss. And Reed Garris strikes Basio out for the first down in the 8th inning, and that brings up Trent Jeffcoat, the third baseman.
Batter number 2, Trent Jeffcoat.
Pitch. Trent Jeffcoat takes one up high, 1-0. 1-0 from Reed Garris. Called strike. Trent Jeffcoat tonight 0 for 3. A fly out, a line out, and a strikeout. And he takes one outside, 2 balls and a strike. Counts 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Pitch number 20 coming up for Garris through an inning and a third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Reed Garris dealing here. There are now 2 outs, and that brings up JoJo Jackson. He's had himself a good night at the plate.
Number 25, JoJo Jackson.
Jackson struck out his first time up, but since then a double and a run scored in the 4th, then a solo home run in the 6th. He's a switch hitter, batting left. Started the game from the right side, so that tells me he's better from the left side than he is from the right side. The pitch to Jackson, and that is hit high into the air. Right fielder going back and to the wall, and a foot from the wall, maybe up against the wall. Jackson just missing another home run. Malia makes the catch, and the half inning is over. We go to the home half of the 8th. Strasburg trying to build on their 7-3 lead. We come back after this.
West, number 5, Henry Kohler.
We go to the bottom of the 8th. New pitcher for Front Royal. It's their 3rd hurler of the night. It's Daniel Johnson. Johnson is a 6'3" righty out of the University of Scranton. He's from White House Station, New Jersey. He will relieve Sean Means, who went an inning, allowing 3 hits and 1 strikeout. Kohler leads it off for Strasburg. The first pitch is hit down the left field line into the corner. Rounding first, on his way to second. And getting there safely is Henry Kohler with a leadoff double in the 8th inning. He took it the other way and was able to just send it down the line and keep it fair.
Albert.
So here comes Armando Albert, his first at-bat of the night. Closed the line on Ketterman, who went 2 for 3 with a couple of singles and an RBI. Armando Albert out of Florida Atlantic University. And he takes one in the dirt from Johnson. It's 1-0. Albert's out of Plantation, Florida, 5'11" lefty. The pitch from Johnson. It's a called strike. Johnson on the year, 1 inning. No strikeouts and no ERA. 1-1. And that's chopped to third, fielded by the third baseman, Trent Jeffcoat. Throw to first in the dirt, and it can't be scooped out by the first baseman, Hay, and that'll be another error on Trent Jeffcoat, his second of the night. So first and second, nobody out, and here comes the catcher, Ty Hooks.
The catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
Our Ty Hooks, the catcher, has one hit tonight, a 2 RBI single in the first, scored and was walked in the fourth. And he takes a called strike on a frisbee, 0-1. An interesting arm slot for Johnson. It's got to be tough for the guys to pick up on. And base umpire up the middle actually called time because Johnson's working so quickly. Hooks was really not even in the box. And the slider fades away outside, 1-1. Strasburg, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Front Royal, 3 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors. This is the first matchup between these two teams all year, which seems crazy at this point when they play divisional games almost every day. Ty Hooks takes a strike low, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Hooks from Winthrop. Way outside, 2-2. Long look in. And he finally comes set. The pitch. Way outside again. He just held on to it too long, 3-2. The windup of Johnson kind of reminds you of a guy like Darren O'Day, or not to that extent, but or Steve Cishek. He comes set up top, and then he kind of drops down. And called low, ball 4. Ty Hooks draws the walk. And the bases are loaded, nobody out for McMillan. Great at bat from Ty Hooks, drawing the bases, drawing the walk to load the bases. Here's McMillan batting for the first time tonight. So Walt Bailey done after 3 at bats. He went 1 for 3. McMillan, 291 average, and he takes a strike. That's a tough strike when you're getting into the game batting for the first time tonight. But McMillan is from Alabama, 6'5". He's also out of Tuscaloosa. No home runs. He does have 5 RBIs. Takes one outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Bases loaded for the Express in the bottom of the 8th, trying to add on to their lead. McMillan hits one high into the air, coming in the left fielder height. He's going to make the ball fell out of his glove. He dropped the glove. Coming in to score, throw to third. They're going to get the force out at third on the fielder's choice. Scoring on the play was Kohler. That's a wacky play. The left fielder height came in. He had the ball in his glove, but then he dropped his glove off his hand. The ball popped out. The score's 8-3. Strasburg gets a run, but the Cardinals get an out on the play. It'll be a fielder's choice. So Albert out at third on the fielder's choice. Hooks is up to second, and reaching is McMillan. RBI will be credited to McMillan. And here's Malia, the right fielder. He singled his last time up. So Strasburg gets another run on a play you don't see really ever. That one misses. I mean, at first it looked like it was going to drop in front of height, but then he made the catch, and then suddenly the glove fell off the hand and the ball popped right out. 1-1 to Malia. That's hit foul. How to play towards the Little League field. It's 1-2. Well, we're hitting that time where the bugs are starting to come out for the night. It's about 9:15 local time here in Strasburg, and they are making their way out of wherever they come from, the trees or the ground or the atmosphere or Woodstock. I didn't know. 1-2. And that misses outside, 2-2. Johnson, 17 pitches, 9 strikes, and 8 balls so far. Two. That's way outside as well, and the count's full 3-2. Drake Kerr is on deck, the left fielder. He's been on base every time he stepped up to the plate. Count's full 3-2 with McMillan at first base and Hooks at second. Appreciate everyone tuning into our broadcast tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. Count's full, the pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul. With Johnson, it's like he throws a slider every single pitch. And it's just a matter of him being able to hit the spot, or if he doesn't, you leave that kind of pitch over the plate. That's one that can be driven over the wall in left field. He's just having trouble finding the zone. He's falling behind in the counts. Count's full, 3-2, 1 out, the pitch. And that's fouled away. Good at bat here between the pitcher, Daniel Johnson, and the batter, Zach Amalia.
Calls for a pack of popsicles or something.
We'll do it again, 3-2, the pitch. Swing and a high drive to left field and deep. And that is a home run. Zach Malia gets all of that one. And the Express have done it again. 4 runs here in the 8th inning. So it's 11-3.
The left fielder, number 10, Drake Kerr.
And here's Drake Kerr, and that misses 1-0. And that is hit high into the air to center field. Chisholm sprints in, still coming in, makes the two-handed snag for the second out.
The batter, number 30, Jonah Cox. We've got lots of trash cans inside the ballpark. If you see any laying around you, would you please help us out and put it in those big green trash cans? Thank you.
So back to the top, it's Jonah Cox, and he takes a strike, 0-1. And that's hit towards the Cardinals dugout. Goes off to somebody, and it's 0-2. The 0-2, and Cox swings and misses. Johnson picks up the strikeout. We're through 8. Strasburg with 4 runs in the bottom half. We go to the 9th. The Express up 11-3.
Leading off for the Cardinals, number 11, Jack Hay.
We go to the 9th. Strasburg looking for 3 outs. Zach Alston takes the mound for the Express. Zach, 6'2" righty from Thomas Jefferson University. He's out of Southampton, Pennsylvania. And he will face the Cardinals, Hay, Height, and Carter. Strasburg up 11-3 in the 9th. The pitch, called, strike 0-1. Reed Garris, 2 innings for Strasburg out of the pen. 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Oh, 1. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. One to Hay. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Good pitch by Zach Alston, blowing it past him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Thought he got a piece of it, but he didn't. Hooks holds on, and there's 1 out in the 9th. Comes Dallas Height, the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 17, Dallas Height.
Height hit a home run in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 3. Scheduled tomorrow night, Front Royal will be at Percival at 7 o'clock, and Strasburg will be at Newmarket at 7:30. So that's where these 2 teams will be, both on the road. Strasburg will be back home on Thursday to take on Woodstock. The pitch skips in front of the catcher, Ty Hooks, to the backstop, 1-0.
Tomorrow night, remember game times up there start at 7:30 to avoid some of the setting sun problems. 7:30 at Newmarket tomorrow night.
One-0 from Alston. And a pitch came back over the plate for a strike. 1-1. One, slider, swing and a miss. Zach Alston pumping in the strikes so far. Pitching-wise this year, he has 2 innings, 4 strikeouts, and no ERA. 1-2, Zach Alston to Dallas Height, and there's that breaking ball. Height didn't like it, put his arm up. That is strike 3 looking, and out number 2. Strasburg and out away here in the 9th.
Now batting catcher, number 26, Noah Carter.
14 strikeouts for Strasburg's pitching staff so far tonight. I think Strasburg last night as a team struck out like 16 or 18 times. 18 times last night. Tonight they have struck out 8. 2 outs in the 9th and a called strike to Noah Carter, the catcher, and Strasburg 2 strikes away here in a non-save situation for Zach Alston. 0-1. That misses. 1-1. The crazy game continues in Woodstock. The Bandits are now up 9-8 going to the 7th. Back and forth there with the Cannons, who got a big win last night against Strasburg. The pitch is hit foul into the third base coach's box. And the Strasburg Express are a strike away from starting the 2022 season with a record of 8-2. Zach Alston, another guy from the stretch. He looks in, finds a sign he likes, and he comes set. He deals. Breaking ball upstairs, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 9th. Alston's ready. Fouled back, and Alston takes a tumble. I think he threw it so hard that he lost his footing and fell over, but he had to get back up after the pitch. I'm sure you guys on the Facebook and YouTube stream saw that. So after falling over, Alston will get back up and look to finish this ball game off. Two. Noah Carter, the last hope for Front Royal. Strike 3 looking. The ball game is over. And in a game that lasted 2 hours and 26 minutes, the Strasburg Express have started 2022 8-2 on the season. What a ball game from the get-go for the Express. Tonight's starting pitcher for Strasburg out of the bullpen, Jim Sisko. He went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Michael Schultz gets the loss tonight for Front Royal. He started the game. He went 6 innings. He allowed 6 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Sean Means also pitched for the Cardinals, and then Daniel Johnson in the 8th. Strasburg, Trevor Sharp started. He went 4 innings. Then it went to Jim Sisko, who went 2. Reed Garris went 2, and Zach Alston with a clean 9th inning. He went 1. Scoring, Strasburg had 5 runs in the first inning, 2 runs in the 4th, and 4 in the 8th. They had 11 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. For Front Royal, they scored 2 in the 4th and 1 in the 6th. They had 3 runs, 6 hits, and 3 errors. Bunch of home runs tonight. Walt Bailey hit a 2-run shot in the 1st. Then in the 4th, Dallas Height for Front Royal hit a solo home run. Then in the 6th inning, JoJo Jackson for Front Royal hit a solo home run. And in the 8th, Zach Malia hit a 2-run bomb, which made it 11-3, and that's where we finished off. Again tonight, the Strasburg Express knock off the Front Royal Cardinals by a final score of 11-3. Strasburg is 8-2, best record in the North, best record in the league. Front Royal falls to 2 games under 500 at 3-5. The Express are at Newmarket tomorrow night at 7:30, while Front Royal will be at Percyville, game time of 7 o'clock. Again, tonight's ball game completed in 2 hours and 26 minutes. Strasburg victorious 11-3, and we will talk to you again on Thursday night here from First Bank Park. Strasburg 11, Front Royal 3. This is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2022 Strasburg Express in the Valley Baseball League.